As somebody who's a university student, content creator, and athlete, my room's a place where I spend a lot of my time, especially given that most of what I do is done through a computer at home. So that's why having a space that's aesthetic, comfortable, and productive is super important to me. I feel like my environment is a direct reflection of who I am as a person, and that's why it's so key for my room to make me feel great when I'm spending hours and hours in it. The first, obviously main thing about your bedroom is the bed. Now, most of the furniture I have in my room is from IKEA. For a student, it's honestly perfect because it's minimal, looks good, and it's not crazy expensive. This isn't my home, I'm renting it, so I'm not going to be living here for a long period of time, so we're balling on a budget. I'm a pretty tall guy, so I got a queen size bed. It's honestly just a random mattress that I found at home. It's been there for years, nothing special at all. And the bed frame is the IKEA Mom with the drawers at the bottom. These drawers are super clutch if you're in a space where you might not have the most storage in the world. These are a game changer. In one of them, I keep some of my camera equipment that I use pretty often that I don't have space elsewhere for. And in the other one, it's just some miscellaneous fitness stuff like resistance bands and my Normatec. Artwork is a big part of making a room feel more personal, and it adds a lot of character to the setup. I'm not going to say my artwork is crazy nice, but it's something that I think looks good, and it honestly makes a pretty cool background for when I'm filming videos. Anyone knows me knows that I'm a huge Travis Scott guy. So I found these two posters of the Astroworld album and the Utopia album from Etsy. I printed them out from Walmart in like the photo section and then just put them on these super cheap poster frames that I also got from Walmart. Then to add a little bit of extra touch of elegance, I bought these like spotlight bar light things from Amazon. They're pretty cheap, they hang super easily, they recharge through USB-C, and honestly the really cool thing is that they're magnetic. So when you gotta charge them, they come right off the wall mount. You can control it from 2 different color temperatures as well as the brightness. Honestly, I think they just elevate the art and make your room just look a little bit more sophisticated by having them. Over the bed, I got some pretty basic artwork that I got from Amazon. I'm not gonna lie to you, honestly, when I bought the painting, I thought it was gonna be a lot bigger. So when it did end up coming, I was like, oh no, it's kind of awkward. So I plan on putting something in this area. I'm thinking like a neon light or something. Let's talk about the TV real quick. This was honestly a pretty impulsive Black Friday purchase. I've actually never ever had a TV in any one of my rooms in my life until this year. And I gotta say, it's honestly pretty nice to have, especially at night when you kick back and watch a show before bed. This is the Samsung Q65 TV. It's a QLED smart TV. I honestly pretty much only watch Netflix on it, and sometimes I use AirPlay to stream something from my phone. This isn't a review of the TV, but to me, the quality is good. It gets bright, even if the windows are open beside it. Below that is my dresser setup. The dresser is also from IKEA. It's the Mom dresser. When I got it, this was the only color they had. It's honestly not my favorite, only because it doesn't match the wood from my other furniture, but it's a solid dresser. It has 4 drawers that keep my gym shorts, pants, gym shirts, and then a bunch of miscellaneous items that I use pretty often. They go in the top drawer. And on top of my dresser, this is my space where I kind of just accessorize my room slightly. I got some things that I personally think just look pretty aesthetic. Other than the big pile of books, which I honestly don't know where else to put them. I got this vanity tray thing from HomeSense years ago. It's nice and heavy. I keep 3 of my most used colognes on it, as well as some of my jewelry. I honestly just think it looks pretty nice. This guy is Philip, by the way. And then I keep my watches and the rest of my jewelry in this watch box. I also got this from Amazon. It's just nice and elegant, and it keeps it very organized, and it just looks good. I think it's a great way to showcase your watches. This is probably the cheapest floor lamp you can get at IKEA. It's called a Barlast lamp. I think it's like right around $10. Honestly, it's pretty crap, but for $10 it is what it is. But on the inside, I got this Nanoleaf smart bulb. These things connect with the phone app. They're color adjustable, temperature adjustable, brightness adjustable, and honestly what I like most about them is that you don't need a central hub to use them like you do for like Philips Hue. It's just plug and play, and it helps me create a really nice ambience to my room. Oh, and this is a fan. It keeps the air circulating. So I live in the master bedroom of my rental house. So I got my own ensuite bathroom and a pretty good sized walk-in closet too, honestly. This is the biggest room I've lived in during my university career, so I'm super thankful to have the extra space. I run a clothing company called Strive, and on this rack are all the items that I currently sell and a few unreleased samples. I'm not gonna lie, I honestly just thought the black clothing rack looked super cool, and it helps me keep the items separate from like the regular clothes that I have in my closet. It also makes me feel cooler about my brand. If you want to check it out, I'll have it linked in the description with a discount code. go support it. I'll appreciate it a lot. Right over top, I have this cool looking shelf that I found at some store called JYSK. I also bought this like years ago. I think it's closed down now. I think this shelf fills the space in this wall nicely, and I keep some of the things like face lotion, a candle, and my Bluetooth speaker. It's just another way to add organization aesthetically. Then we get to my desk. I wish I had one of those cool standing desks that were motorized and very aesthetic. Honestly, I think I'm going to be redoing my desk setup to make it look really nice, so definitely be subscribed if you want to see that soon. I got this desk for $5. I don't know how, but it was in IKEA for $5. The monitor that I use every single day is the Apple Studio Display. I've had this thing now for 2 years, pretty much since it came out, and it's been amazing. Everything I personally need it for, it does perfectly. It connects and charges my laptop with a single cable. It looks great. Screen's amazing. It has internal speakers that sound amazing. I'm not saying that it's for everybody, but I'm saying that it's been exactly what I personally need. The AirPod Maxes are the headphones that I use for pretty much everything except for working out. I feel like they're super solid except for the case. That still pisses me off to this day. They connect seamlessly with all my Apple products, and honestly they're on this headphone stand that I found from Amazon. I like to keep a candle because I want to seem more sophisticated than I actually am. I light this thing like once in a while. To be fully honest, I don't know how to do the whole like cutting the wick thing and not making the wax burn in weird shape. So yeah, the candle is pretty much only here for the vibes. And that pretty much wraps up my college room, guys. It's honestly a place that I've been spending so much time, so I wanted to take a little bit more effort to make it some place where I actually enjoy being, and so far I've done that. I still want to add a few more things, especially for the aesthetic of it, and I think that it'll make the YouTube videos honestly look a little bit better too. But as of right now, in March 2024, that's my college room setup. I hope you found some inspiration to add to your setup. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, make sure you click that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see y'all in the next video.